know when the MAGA madams are going to figure out that the MAGA men don't like them. You are there to make the men look good and be inexpensive incubators and household help. Let's get into it. The MAGA crowd felt Laura Ingraham was rude to Donald Trump. The Fox News reporter interviewed Trump on her show, The Ingraham Angle, on Tuesday, March 18th. During the interview, Canada was discussed, and Trump doubled down on making the country the 51st state, saying it's meant to be. He also claimed that the United States doesn't require Canada's lumber or automotive manufacturing exports. Trump is supposed to be a real estate mogul, right? And his bosom buddy is an auto manufacturer. But he still doesn't know these things. Okay. These comments came amid a global trade war as he signed orders on February 1st implementing near universal tariffs on goods from Canada and Mexico coming to the United States. And according to at least two people from his administration, on April 2nd, multiple countries will be given a notice. Some will get low tariffs, some will get high tariffs, but everybody's getting a tariff. I guess they think they're Oprah and these are damn cars. During the interview, she asked him why he was tougher on Canada in comparison to some of America's biggest adversaries, to which Trump responded that Canada is supposed to be America's 51st state. Laura also pushed back and asked about America needing Canada with their territorial advantage and about Canada potentially getting close to China. I really hate that when y'all refer to the United States, you say America, especially when you're talking about another country that's on the continent of America, but whatever. Trump went on to rant about Canada being one of the nastiest countries to deal with and called former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's people nasty and said they never told the truth. Do you know what the truth is? He went on to say that they said they don't charge, and Trump alleged they charge tremendous. I would say get him a dictionary, but there's too many big words for Rocco in there. If you look at dairy products, what they've done to our farmers, I'd go up to Iowa. I'd go up to different places, Nebraska, and they would always complain about Canada, how they get ripped off. Do you know that Canada has a 250% tariff? 250. Nobody knows that. They charge us numbers that are crazy. We have a very big deficit with Canada, Trump said. Now, if that was the case, wouldn't this have been a bigger complaint during Biden's administration? Wouldn't farmers and those within the agricultural industry have been complaining about this for a while? And when were you talking to people in Iowa or Nebraska? Because Nebraska is having a problem with your immigration policies that they voted for because they don't have workers. And why wasn't this a problem in your first administration? But we're not going to talk about what you did to USAID and how it's affecting farmers here. We're not going to talk about the cuts that you've made to food programs that are negatively affecting farmers here. Okay, you just want to fulfill your manifest destiny, right? Laura injected to say the deficit was $60 million, and Trump replied that it was much more than that. Laura responded that she didn't think so, to which Trump pivoted to say America subsidizes Canada and that he loves Canada. You know, it is a dark day when Laura Ingraham, we're not even going to talk about Fox as a whole, Laura Ingraham is pushing back because she knows that his line has gone too far. Trump supporters could not handle the TV presenter pressing Trump about his position on Canada. On Laura's ex, formerly on Twitter, post promoting part of her interview with the businessman in the Oval Office, they took to the comments to blast the conservative reporter. Yeah, patriotism now in the United States isn't about the country, isn't about the flag, isn't about military, isn't about vets, it's about him. Nowadays, when somebody says that they are a patriot, they're really a Trumpian. That's it. No more, no less. Full stop. One person said, "You were rude. I've seen this from you repeatedly, and it's a wonder anyone even watches your show." A second person said, "Will you actually be allowing him to finish a sentence? We get it. You're not lobbing softballs. No one is tuning in to watch you attempt to dominate the interview. Let him speak. Viewers can make their own determinations." No, the fuck you can't. No, the fuck you can't. We learned this over and over and over again, and she also knows this, but y'all don't want to listen. You want to continue to live vicariously through him and the bullshit that he puts out and says. Because he's eliminating all of you all's talking points. You do know that, right, MAGA? He's eliminating all of your talking points because he's making them a reality, and it's shooting you in the foot. Another said, "After last night, I don't think anyone is going to tune in. That was an ambush like 60 Minutes. A fourth exclaimed, "We're boycotting you. You sounded like a CNN journalist last night." You don't want real journalism. You just want people to coddle him and say everything that he does is perfect and ideal. You don't want to know the truth until the truth hits you square in the face, and then you want it all over everything. Pick your poison, pumpkin.